Hello and welcome. It's marvellous to have your company. You are joining me for my Look Leonie Loose. I am indeed Leonie, and we've got a full hour of goodness. We've got two, the other one's at 2. Is it at 2? Yeah, it is at 2. I should know that by now, shouldn't I? Yes. It is lovely to have your company. We are bringing you a beautiful selection of stamps and dies and papers from Marianne Designs. Well, we've had them on Hochanda before, actually. Marianne Designs, they're a really long established company. Unfortunately, the goodies that they've sent over, the finished samples, are stuck in Holland. I do apologise. I've made some samples, but obviously there should have been lots more. But I know we've got photos winging the way in. And look, winging the way in. See what I did there? This is the first die that we've got for you. Now, this is a huge die, only £13.99. And you can see if I put my hand in, that is a really big die. How it's been designed. So, first one. So, how it's been designed, that part stays in. So that is actually, if I turn it round, you can see that's been cut from the whole card. It then scores it, so it allows you to fold over. The actual dies then, the butterflies meet in the middle. So it creates this beautiful gatefold card. I've then put extra butterfly wings on the front just to give you that extra dimension, which I love. I think that just looks so pretty. Inside, we have got these stamps. You'll be seeing these in the next hour. And the gorgeous paper. We've got that on the show as well. But isn't that a beautiful die? Very, very elegant. Now, I must admit, this one, first time I didn't measure it proper. Of course I didn't. So I didn't measure it properly. So it gave me this, but I quite like that. So I thought, oh, actually, I'm going to pretend I did that on purpose because I really like the way that bows out the front. I think it looks really pretty. I mean, you could actually then snip this because it's still held in there, but you could actually snip that out and have the butterfly more 3D as well. So there's a lot you can do with this. Again, those beautiful papers that we have got on the show. Now, only £13.99. When you think about all the different things you can do with it, and when you, and I've left it, but I'll show you when I get to demo area, when you cut it out and glue them together, you can, of course, make that into a butterfly. So that can be an actual freestanding butterfly embellishment. Really pretty and a good price as well. Now, 399162, that's your item number. That is the beginning. And even that looks pretty, doesn't it? Just that butterfly on its own. So even if you only did sort of one little wing and a normal card, I think that'd be lovely. Yeah, there's loads you can do with this one. It's one of those. In fact, the whole collection, of course, I've run out of time. We always say that, don't we? But that is standard for us. The problem is, you see these things, you start playing with them, and it's like, oh yeah, I wonder if you could do that and do that. And literally all the ideas come rolling in. I mean, cut that out on vellum, it'll look gorgeous. Anyway, that's your first one, 399162. Now, as I say, things are coming over from Holland, hopefully quicker and easier than the samples. So the dispatch date is actually the 25th of June. So you haven't got long to wait. 25th of June, put your hands up if you should have been going to Glastonbury. Oh, it's okay. It don't matter, does it? It'll happen again. Okay, so what we've got next now, I really like this set as well. These are pretty, really pretty. So you've got the laurel with the heart. Now that works. Just you look at that for 1 second while I scooch over here, because I'm in the middle of a card, but I didn't get a chance to finish it, unfortunately. But I can show you what it actually does. This is really pretty, and I really, really like this because it's a good foliage die. But look how pretty that is. I didn't get a chance to finish it. But when you put them together and they meet in the middle, they give you that lovely little heart. Isn't that lovely? And I thought on that background paper, absolutely beautiful. I've actually put 2 together because I like that sort of extra depth. I really, really like that. Sorry I didn't get that finished, but I wanted to play. Now, this one, I really like this as well. The foliage is ridiculously handy. You've then got these teeny little elements, which are so cute. I love that they've given you these extra ones. The heart, the daisy, the oval, and then the butterfly. And then you've got the beautiful little watering can. And I just think something like that Really simple, really easy to use, and it just looks good. I mean, that one I've cut out of the card that I made with our lovely Lindy's Gang stuff, and then just cut it in black. I think it looks exquisite. I've actually used just elements. Can you see just tiny elements here and there on that card as well? And that's, see, it really works as foliage. All these little bits are the foliage from this one. Stunning. Now only $18.99. You're getting 7 dies for that that one, and yeah, really, really pretty. 722035 is your item number next. Now you've got a choice with these two. These are beautiful, and loads of ways you can use these. You get so much for your money. So your first one is the square. Now again, this is a big die. So what you've got in this one, you've got your outside edge. So you could cut a frame for it if you want to. You could cut a card, a base card, to actually put this on. The second set or die is that massive frame, but that has got all that detail cut out. Really like that. It's beautiful. You might want to cut that with a solid centre, or you might want to take the centre out. You've got a die to do that, and I love that it gives you the choice. This will actually cut the frame from the card, so that will cut as a solid piece. That just gives you an extra layer. You've then got the beautiful elements in the centre, so your flower and then your gorgeous foliage. Again, really handy. That's your square one. Only $14.99. They're a really good price of these. Your next one, you've got that outside cutting edge again. You've then got the circle, and with that one again, you do get that outside cutting edge, so that will just be a layer, but the inside will cut out of the card, but it'll still leave the solid centre, unless you put that circle, and then you can cut that aperture. You've then got more beautiful foliage. I really like that the foliage is different, so the flowers and the leaves are different. So if you're getting both of these, you've got a really good selection of foliage and your gorgeous flowers. They're really pretty, these. I mean, both of them, they're very, the statement pieces. I think for that price, $14.99, I think that is exquisite, because you can do so much with them. They mix and match beautifully, you know, that way. So your foliage, you'll mix and match. I like the circle because it hasn't got a right or wrong way. So whichever way it goes, it looks good. And I've just popped a few of those hearts back in. See, it looks good whichever way. Really like that. And of course, the foliage and that flower I've used on that card as well, which I really like because it's delicate. That die is coming up in the second hour, so that's not going to be with us until 2 o'clock this afternoon. All the papers, I do my usual thing. Look, all those go up there. For the papers. Now, zero. I tell you, this was something I learned many moons ago when I first started doing shopping telly with Dawn at QVC many moons ago. That was the whole thing, and this is why Dawn is so good. You plan your shows so everything will work together, and that's why everything, you know, it has a story. See? It also means I can move my cards and I can show them again 20 times in 1 hour. Now, if you do want to get a hold of this, it's a lovely collection. You have got your choices, whichever one you go for. They're gorgeous and they're only $14.99. 022851 is your item number. Charlie used to think it was hilarious that I used to move my cards up the counter, you know. He'd be like, are you just making one card and we'll move it down counter? Cheeky young man. That's that young man. Now, next, stamps. You are getting all of these. 35 stamps for $21.99. That is amazing. I like these stamps a lot. Gutted I ran out of time with these. So, it's working out about 22 pence stamp, bargain. 62 pence stamp, not bad still. You've got your freedom price as well. That means it drops to £19.79 and you're not paying postage. I love these because they're good, solid images. So for your, I mean, these on your card, just stamp in black. And they look fantastic. It means any amazing backgrounds you've done, you can just layer them up and they look really, really good. See, and you can get away with overstamping with them. It works. So you've got your beautiful silhouettes. Now these ones are gorgeous because again, you can layer. So that could be your solid underneath and then stamp the other ones over the top. Beautiful. Beautiful stamps. And this one, I like that because it's quirky. You know, you've got them really fun, quirky stamps. That stamp is dead handy because that could be a border, but obviously that is brilliant for creating the stems. It's a smashing collection, is this one. Really, really like it. And of course, loads of ways that you can use it. Only $19.79. It's such a bargain. See, the great stamps for backgrounds, aren't they? You could do loads with this lot, absolutely loads. If you would like to get hold of those, it's your Botanical, your Rosas and your Fantasy. £19.79. Be part of Hochanda Freedom. It means not only are you getting a discount, but you're not going to be paying any postage on anything if you're part of Hochanda Freedom. 457590. That's your item number. Next, we've got the papers. Now, Marianne Design papers are really, really pretty. And of course, with something like this, you're getting a lot of paper, actually, a lot of paper for your money. You're actually getting 3 of these for £11.99. That is such a bargain. The good weight of papers as well. So let me just flick through the designs. Now, this is one of my favourites. Look at that. Isn't that just beautiful papers? Really bright and gorgeous. The colours are lovely. You've got bright colours. You've got some really nice soft palettes in here as well. 32 sheets per pad, which is fantastic. I think the value for money here is incredible. And there's loads you can do with it. They're not coated, so it means you can overstamp them. You can obviously cut into them, as I've been doing. You've got in each pad, you've got 8 different designs. And let me show you. And you're getting 4 sheets of each design. See, now things like that are so handy, because that one is just ready for you to overstamp. That one, look how elegant and delicate that is. Really pretty. You've got some really pretty designs here, which are just perfect for your dies. I love that one. You could cut that up as borders if you want, or just use it as solid. That's the one I was working on for that heart because it's perfect. I love that one as well. It's a nice palette, isn't it? Now this will work gorgeous with some of the dies that we've got coming up this afternoon. And then I love the script paper. Now these are flying actually. I'm not surprised. £11.99 for all these. We are already approaching 10% of the stock. This is my favourite one because the colours. It's just, look at that one. Isn't that beautiful? Really beautiful. I like that you're getting 4 of each design as well, because it means you're not as worried about using it. That one's lovely. See, it's all those gorgeous brights. That's gorgeous. It's so springy, is this one. Really, really pretty. That's ace. Love a good polka dot. And then last one, my favourite. Stunning, stunning, stunning. Now, bargain. Grab yourself a bargain with these. At just £11.99, you're getting a lot of good quality papers with that one. It's like, yeah, don't know you did that. You're getting some gorgeous quality papers. You can tell my favourites, because of course I've used those most, but I have tried to use some of the paler designs as well. The paler designs work, especially when you're doing a white on white card, because they're really gentle and really pretty. And then this one, of course, I've put in the background, but then done the overstamping on the top, which I really like as well. Now, if you do want those papers, really busy, you're getting a bargain. And all part as well, if you want to be Hochanda Freedom, it means you wouldn't be paying your £2.95 postage. You're literally just paying £11.99 for those. 932305. Now, I have chatted. Is she going to be telling us about freedom? Yes, she is. I have been chatting about freedom. Here's our lovely Alex to tell you more.
Hello everyone, I've got a minute or two to tell you why you should all be members of Hochanda Freedom. Did you know that with Hochanda Freedom you could be saving on your deliveries every month? For just a £6.97 monthly fee, you will benefit from unlimited standard delivery, which means the more you spend with us, the more you save. And you know the best bit? You can cancel any time. Becoming a member of Hochanda Freedom, you will also be able to take advantage of our exclusive Freedom member discounts, where you can save anything up to 20% on an already fantastic Hochanda price. Freedom members will also receive our exclusive members badge and Freedom newsletter, which will keep you updated with all the goings on behind the scenes. Just look at all these benefits for £6.97 per month. Over 10,000 of you are already members, and we thank you so much for being a part of our family and sharing your crafting passion with us. In fact, I'm now going to hand over to you to tell everyone else about your experience with Hochanda Freedom.
It's lovely because you have the special offers, don't you, that give you a nice discount off, sometimes up to 20%.
I don't have to worry about the postage. I can spend a £5 on something that I've seen as and when I've seen it, or I can spend 20 or 30 or 50 pounds, it doesn't matter.
I get special offers, I get special discounts, they tell me when everything's happening, so if there's a special show I want to watch, then it's there.
Yes, you do save. If you buy like I do, you save.
You see? You could be a member instantly for £6.97 per month with no ongoing monthly obligation. So when you want to cancel, you can. Just give us a call or go to our website quoting the item number 88888. So don't forget, you get your unlimited standard delivery, exclusive Freedom discounts, members badge and a members newsletter. What are you waiting for? Join Hochanda Freedom today and become a member of the growing Hochanda family.
Hello and welcome back. Marvellous to be with you. Now, what I've got in this hour, and one of the ones that I wanted to play with is this massive butterfly. I wanted to play with this because it's a really nice die, and it is one of those that I think you'll get a lot of use out of because there is a lot of uses. So it's funny, actually. I was taking ages trying to measure the card with this. My strong point is absolutely not measuring. I'm terrible. I can't be bothered, that's the truth of it. Paula came along, she went, yeah, so it's going to be about this. And it was like, she was right. Literally, she came along, I've been working it out for ages. She came along and worked it out straight away. So we are saying now over 30% of the stock has gone. So with this, the way to work it out, okay, when it closes, it's going to be like that. So the body is going to be over the top like that. So that's essentially going to be, so it's from there and then it's from there. So that's kind of 5.5. But then, of course, you need the solid in the middle, which is another 5.5. So essentially, it's going to be 11 centimetres. That's what you need to measure your cardstock. Oh, inches, sorry, 11 inches, not centimetres. I'll cut this out of, what shall we cut it out of? Let's cut it out of a really pretty blue, which I didn't prep. I do apologise, I've been busy, what can I say? Okay, so we'll cut this at 11 inches. And it might be, I think we calculated that it might be just 11 inches, give or take. But we'll see how this works. So that's my 11 inches. Pop that in my recycling box. Boom. And then, now I'm trying to prep for this afternoon, so I am doing a few things at once. So I'm not going to let you see that one because that's a this afternoon die. Secrets. You can obviously see the dies I've got this afternoon. Do check the website. Do check the website anyway, because we've got some different dies and different stamps that we are going to be showcasing this afternoon. So please check that website. So when you're popping this on, what you're going to do, part of it is going to, now I nearly did it wrong as well because I thought I was cutting it like that. You don't. You're cutting it. So that is going to go on the outside there. I use the bottom of my die to line up with the bottom of the card and then just use a little bit of low tack tape. That one, you're going to use it, same again there. Now, whilst I'm putting this through my die cutting machine, you've got a lot of space. You might as well do something with that space because, you know, all that, you can't let good space go to waste on your cardstock while you're popping it through. So it's always handy to pop through a couple of extras while you're popping it through. The ones I've loved cutting, where are they? These, I love these. Are they called I can't remember what they're called. I'm rubbish with names. Let me find out for you. It is the... doesn't say. It's the Laurel. That's the one, the Laurel with Heart. I really like these. I just think they're such beautiful, beautiful dies. And these are the kind of ones that you'll have in loads of different colours. You'll have loads of different styles because you'll use them for lots of different cards. You know, they will be the heart that they're designed to be, but you're also going to use them for like just extra foliage. It's a good filler in her, so definitely worth cutting out extra. I also love, in the same collection, you get the watering can with the extra bits and bobs. I love that one as well. Again, really handy die set to have. So I've been cutting, every time I've cut extra, because then they're there, you know, they're there ready. And I might as well do, because I've got that room on my card. So just pop those through my machine, like so, because you can see with that Laurel one, look, how pretty does that look just in green? Where's that? See how lovely is that? Doesn't that look gorgeous in green? Boom. So you just line it up like that. I just think that looks really gorgeous. Don't you think that looks lovely? And then you could have like little things in the centre. Anyway, that isn't what I'm doing. So let's have a little look through what's cut. So all these bits are your extras. So it's just handy, making the most out of your space. That one hasn't cut, but it's not a problem. It's not a problem because that has. And it means I'd just be using that as foliage. So that's why I quite like it. Just cut that one out. That's cut like a beaut. And that one's perfect. Just pop that there for now. I will tidy those up properly in a second. Taking that one out as well. Like so. And again, just popping that out. It's nice to give it a bash on table with the die, with the card in, because it helps release the bits and bobs. Okay, so our gorgeous butterflies. So just remove my tape. There we are. And there's our lovely little butterflies. I'm just going to take these and knock the bits out over my bin. And then I've got a bin. There we are. So it keeps it a bit tidy. And pop that in the bin as well. Okay, so you've got your lovely little butterflies. Now, in order to cut this properly, what I've been doing, because it looks really busy now, so it messes with my head a little bit. So to cut it properly, what I've been doing is then just trimming this excess off, like so, and then get my paper trimmer. So with the paper trimmer, I've been lining up, so that at the top, and then, in fact, let's just trim that bit off as well so I can see it. Like so. Because then you can line up your wings. So lining up the top of the wings like that. Smashing. And then just trim off that extra. Like so. That one's not quite straight, but I'm going to live with that. Do the same again. I'm actually going to use my other paper trimmer because I know this one's blade is really, really blunt now. So when you're doing tiny little things like this, it's not a good idea there. So bringing that down. So now I'm just lining up the bottom of the card because there's a tiny bit of excess just there. Perfect. Okay. Let's have a little look, see where we're at. So now I've got my two beautiful butterflies facing the wrong way. So all you need to do, you've got those little perforation lines. So just bring this in on the perforation lines. So you'll just be folding it like so. On that perforation line there. It's just a little bit off, but we can live with that. And then bringing this one in and folding that on your perforation line. And just bringing these bits in, because they are only small, those little bits. So just make sure you fold them in properly, like so. And look. Now, look, look, look. So I've cut it a bit off. Can you see? So it doesn't quite, if I put white card under there, see it is just, you're zooming in. I need to put card under. Right, if I put white card, you're going to be able to see. Okay, see, so it isn't quite, so it'll be 11 and a bit, okay? Because look, look, 11 and a bit, but this isn't a problem because this is a lovely thing about this card, and this is a beautiful thing about this die. Not a problem. I'll show you how to save it. So what I do with this one, let's get one of those gorgeous papers for starters, because we've got loads of those beautiful papers. So I'm going to pop, let's put the yellow polka dot behind this, because that is just so summer, isn't it? So pretty. So we'll have a little polka dot behind. I'll just cut that down to size. I'm going to cut it down with, so it's got a little border round there, like so. So just marking that out. We'll cut that out. Yeah, so with your card, folks, it's going to be 11 and a bit. Oh, that bit. Hey, that bit. That annoying little bit. See, when me and Paula were doing it, we were like, looks like 11 and a bit. Okay, but it's good to show you on air that it is 11 and a bit. Okay, and then what you do is you pop glue on that butterfly, and then you bring this in. Now those papers are flying. Over half of the stock has gone. £11.99. I am absolutely not surprised. They're beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Now, can you see? So you've got that gorgeous little bow going on, which I really like. I think that is dead pretty. So now what I'm doing, just bowing this out gently, because I want that to sit on the front like this. And hopefully if I can get that to bow enough, then that will stand up. Isn't that pretty? Now, I obviously don't finish. You put little things inside, but I'm not going to faff. The other thing you could do with it, see it's got... Oh, shall I cut that? No, I'm going to leave it. I'm not going to cut that out because I like that. I like how it bows like that. Now, something like that, you see, I think that looks really, really pretty as decorations. You know, you could put a card on the back of it if you wanted to. You don't need to. The other thing I love with this, look, these were the ones I were playing with. So if you do like I did, if you cut it wonky, what you can do is actually physically cut it out. If you physically cut it out, like so, then take off these extra bits. So what you do, you just snip these. It's got a lot of snippability as this die. We like dies with a lot of snippability, don't we? We like things that you can do a lot of different things with, so they really have that value for money. So all I'm doing is just going round. So you don't have to sort of, you know, shape it all the way around that wing if you don't want to. The choice is yours how you actually snip it. So if I just go round like so, and then take that round like this, and then bring this in like this. Boom. Oh, Kim, we're booming in my head. Boom. There. See? Isn't that pretty? So you can make a beautiful topper, which means something like this, you can actually overlay it on the top, which again looks really pretty. And I think it just gives it lends itself to so many different things, so many different configurations. See? Now, if I pop that on there, how gorgeous does that look? Really, really pretty. And then I think I'd create a stand for that one, actually, because I'm not sure if I made it a bit... No, I haven't. Doesn't that look lovely? See, and that's a mistake. And that's a lovely thing. When you have dies like this, you can get away with making mistakes. This one, okay, I'm showing you all my mistakes. This is me not being able to work out a die because that isn't my forte. I'm terrible at measuring. So, but look, even with something like this, so you've got that one, okay, so if you've got it like that and that one you've cut it wrong. So that one I did it too big. But again, I quite like that. I quite like that they're sort of meeting in the middle, but you don't have to do that. You can actually cut off one of the wings. So if I trim this off, like so, so let's do it like this. So I'm going to cut this card down. How shall I do it? might do it. So, no, cut it like this for starters. See, I'm thinking, you know, if you have the card a bit shorter, I'm thinking that could look quite pretty. Cut that down like this. And then let's cut out that part of the butterfly. Like so. Now, we are approaching 60% of the stock has gone on this butterfly. If you would love this die, it is gorgeous and it's such good value for money. I think that's the lovely thing about Marianne Designs. They bring us they have got such a beautiful, extensive collection, but the prices are amazing. Do not miss out on any of these. Obviously, we've got different, they will be there for you, but we are showcasing different products this afternoon. So if there's something you fancy from this hour's show, please make sure you check your baskets out. Look on the website as well, because we have got some beautiful products this afternoon. They're all beautiful. Now, I'm hoping I haven't cut it too small. That is funny, isn't it? Normally, we don't experiment on live TV. But, you know, it is one of those things. But I think it's quite nice. This is the only way we find out if something works, isn't it? To experiment. So I'm sharing my experimental moments with you. So pop those on like that. And then, so that beautiful butterfly, I'll just pop up those extras like this. And then, let me just do that. And then pop my glue here, like so. And then pop in that like this. Boom. That's pretty. So then I'm hoping I'm going to bend the wing slightly. Look. Now, I don't know if it'll stand up. Yes, it will. Look at that. That's well pretty, isn't it? See how many different designs we made, and they're 2 mistakes. Oh, I love card mistakes. Aren't they pretty? Yeah, I really, really, really like that die. That, I tell you what, that'd be nice on if I'd made a concertina card, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that be gorgeous on a concertina card? And you see, you could actually fold that wing so it went round the other way. Oh, there's so many ways of using it. Okay, if you do want to get hold of this die, $13.99. That is such a bargain. 2 mistake cards, hurrah! Who'd celebrate the mistake cards quite as much? Now, $399,162, that's your item number. I know the finished samples got stuck in Holland, but we have got photographs. So take a look at these. These are beautiful. You will see that beautiful square. That is one of the options that we've got on the show. You've got florals on the show, which are just beautiful. And you can see using extra embellishments to decorate all of these, which is sensational. The next one, look at that. Oh, I love that. Isn't that cute? You've got see, I love that, the watering can. I just think that is absolutely gorgeous. So that's a watering can with all those embellishments. You've got the watering can again. Oh, look at that. Now, that is just beautiful, isn't it? It's such a nice die, is that watering can. And I bet you've got loads of little florals in your collection. Plus, of course, you've got the little dies in the other one that will match. Now, that massive corner, we've got that coming up at 2 o'clock this afternoon. So you will see that at 2 o'clock. That is such, again, that is a seriously elegant die. Same there, it's a beautiful die. And things like this, you're going to be using these not just in your card making, but in your planners as well. That's pretty. Now, that is the one where you've got the circle or the square. That's your option there. Very pretty. And you can see all those little embellishments. They're all the gorgeous dies that we've got on the show. Check the website. It is hochanda.com. I'm going to have a drink. I mean, I really, really needed a drink. It's a lot of talking. Okay, we're approaching 85% of the stock gone. It's very busy. It's a beautiful, beautiful die. And it does make me giggle because three of these were when I were experimenting and not getting it quite right. But you wouldn't know, would you? Because every single one looks really, really beautiful. It's definitely the type of die that really you're not going to go wrong. And then the fourth one, of course, is perfect, but I just adore it. And I've changed that one as well because I've put the extra wings on. Yeah, it's a really gorgeous, gorgeous die. You like that one. £13.99 is your price. Look at all my poor little butterflies. Let's stand them up as opposed to having them sat down on the bench. If you would love to get hold of that one, 399162 is your item number. Now next, another one of my favourites. Oh wow, okay, the butterfly is limited stock. If you do want it, you need to check your basket out, less than 10% remaining. Oh, I'll put all them over with my papers. Dink, dink. Okay, so we've also got, now this is one of my favourites, quite frankly. I just think that is fantastic. It's such a handy die, whether you're using it for, and think about this. See, that die you could absolutely use at Christmas. You could use that all year through. I love it on this paper because I think it looks really natural. It's just such a good die, but you don't have to do it like that. I mean, that you could make that into any type of wreath. Love that die. You've also got, of course, the beauty. Oh, I do need to interrupt myself. I do apologise. The butterfly die is technically sold out. That means if it's sat in your basket, you need to check your basket out. Otherwise, after 10 minutes, we refresh your baskets and it might pop out of your basket. So please, if it's sat in your basket, check that basket out for that butterfly die because it's technically gone. If any bounce back, I will let you know. Okay, you've then got, of course, the wonderful watering can, and that comes with all this beautiful extra embellishment. Love this one. £18.99. So many ways you can use it. See, I just adore that. It's got a real simplicity to it, but it's just pretty, really, really pretty. Yeah, love that one. £18.99, an absolute favourite. And you're getting a lot of dies there. You're getting 7 dies in total. 722035 is your item number. Next, these are lush as well. See, there's a lot of dice to play with on this show, isn't there? It's my fault, you know, I get very greedy when we're selecting products for shows because everything's so beautiful. These are gorgeous. I love the frames because they'll let you do so much. And the detail in these frames is just exquisite. You get the outside, you get the frame, you get the inner as well, so it lets you choose how you want to do it. And of course, you're also getting the beautiful foliage. Very pretty. I love that. Just cut it out to black, put it on a background. It looks really effective. And then obviously you can decorate it however you want, using the beautiful decorative papers and then using the flowers and the foliage for all your other cards, which you will do. You know, they're the ones that you put through every time you're die cutting, just because they're dead-handed, having a little box to use. 022 581, no it isn't, 022 851. That's your item number, only $14.99. You've got your choice there, $14.99. The prices from Marianne Designs are fantastic. Please remember, they are being shipped over, so we do have to wait a little bit of time. They're going to be coming out from the 25th of June. Okay, next, we've got for you these lovely stamps. Now, these are ace. For $21.99, you're getting 35 stamps, and you've got such a huge collection here. Freedom members, you're paying £19.79. You're not paying any postage. I love these because you can get so many different looks. Very, very elegant, very, very pretty. You've got funky ones, you've got the cool roses, and then you've got those wonderful botanicals. I like them for fun cards, for layering, for just stamping in black on a really good background. I mean, that so easy, but absolutely effective, really effective. Now, 457590 is your item number, £21.99. That is a really good price for those. So please check your baskets out with those. And then, of course, bargain. It's our wonderful papers. I can't believe that price, $11.99 for 3 pads. That is just phenomenal. So you have got your gorgeous, pretty designs, really, really soft designs as well. That's one of my favourites, though. See, there's soft designs, but there's some good bold designs. Almost 70% of the stock has gone there. You can do some lovely fussy cutting. You know, there's so many different things you can do with these. Stamping over the top, using your stencils on these. And we have got stencils. When you're checking out your baskets, it's called end of call. It means when you're checking out, we'll go, hi, would you like to have a look at these? And that is exactly what's in there. The stencils and some more stamps. They work so well. So we'll show you that in just a few seconds time. Have a look at that. Isn't that just gorgeous? I love these. For £11.99, really pretty papers, and that's 932305. Okay, so as I was saying, when you're checking out your basket, so you'll tootle along, you'll get the papers, and then it'll go, hey, do you fancy these? And you'll go, yes, please, because check out. So how about, and your how abouts are, and I can show you these live actually. Shall I show you your how abouts? How about, these are very cool. How about, look, I've got all the how abouts. Aren't they good? Really cool backgrounds. I'll be using those. In fact, I might use those in the next demonstration. And then, now these are lovely sentiments. How about those? How much is your how about? Does it say a price on it? £5.99 for this? Yeah, double check, because that'd be. Is it a choice? It's not for all of them. Oh, right, so you've got a choice. It's a choice. So your stencil's £5.99, stamps £6.99. So it's a choice of this or them, huh? But you can have them both if you want. Yeah, but I mean, for that price, you can buy. They're not all together. That's what I meant. Sorry, we're having a little chat. So yes, that is when you're checking out your baskets. It'll say, hey, how about a bit of that? Do make sure you pop those in your baskets. Are cool stencils. Okay, now we have got loads of goodies on the show. If you're spending £60 or more, you are going to open up a flexi basket. If you want to know more, here's more. Flexi order has arrived at Hochanda. What is Flexi order? When you place an item on FlexiBuy in your basket, you qualify for Flexi order, which means any other items you add to your basket will also be included in your FlexiBuy payments, so you can spread the cost over multiple monthly payments. After your first payment is made, your entire order will be dispatched. When you add at least £60 worth of any items to your shopping basket, either online or on the phone, you'll qualify for our Flexi Order offer. This means you can spread the cost of your order over equal monthly FlexiBuy payments, offering you the extra flexibility when you shop with us. Flexi Order, making your shopping experience with Hochanda easier. Hello and welcome back. Sorry, you've caught me rummaging. I'm rummaging for watercolour cardstock because actually, can you believe I've run out of watercolour cardstock? So it means, I know. Dilemmas of a demonstrator. Okay, so, it's here, right next to me. Don't swear, live teller, don't swear, live teller. Okay, so what I wanted to do, I want to use them stencils first of all because they're really, really pretty. I'm going to be using these with the stamps. So I have got the gorgeous stamps. So we've got... So you've got all three of these. I want to use these because they're beautiful. And also you can do loads with them. In fact, before I even go on to my stencils, let me show you this one because this is cool. So let's do some gorgeous layering. I mean, it's so easy to use things like this. So you've got your pretty little stamps. Let me get a background that I'd already started working on. Okay, now this one I've actually started creating a stencil from something else that's coming up this afternoon. But you can see you've got your solid there and then you've got your more details. So let me just turn my back to you and get my other inks. I have got some inks there, but I'll just get my other inks. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, let's me have a think of colours. So I'll go abandoned coral first of all and fired brick over the top. So I'll pop this one on first. Now I haven't layered them yet, so I'm not sure how. Oh, let's do that one first and see if they do all go over the top of it. That I like the design. I like that kind of it almost looks like watercolours. So don't aim for perfection with these. Sort of aim for that kind of nice fluid look. So I'll pop one there and I'll pop one there, like so. And then let's pop that one over the top. So I'm going to stamp this in a darker colour. So the first one was abandoned coral. Then this one. Now I don't know if that's going to be dark enough. Just try it, Leonie. See now, what I love, I'm not worried about it overlapping 100%. I like that a lot. I think that looks absolutely gorgeous. And then let me do a stamp. Oh, let me try one of the other ones. See what that looks like over the top of there. I think that looks really pretty. So just stamping that. Let's layer that kind of over the top. Might twist it a bit. Like that. Oh, I really like that. They look seriously cool, don't they? Yeah, they're beautiful. And then take this other little old stamp. And then what I'm doing is get my green. I love things like this. I mean, you take a white piece of card and just make it into your own. It's just so rewarding, isn't it? I mean, before you know it, you're creating your own piece of art. This is why I love stamps. Stamps never get dull, do they? So much you can do with them. I'm using my beautiful bundled sage here. So just layering that up. That is a nice stamp. These stamps as well, you know, you're paying $21.99 for the whole collection. It's such a good price. And I'm going to, see, you could layer the leaves as well if you wanted to. You know, like that will actually layer beautifully over the top of there. So if you want to do a couple of different colours on the leaves, you could absolutely do that. And then I'm just going to add this one. So with this one, that's the bud. So if I just ink the bud first and then take this off like so. And I'm going to put the bud, might have that coming over. There. How gorgeous is that? That is gorgeous. See, before you know it, you've made a card. I mean, that looks so effective. Really like that. Okay, I'll put that to one side. So that's one of the stamps in that collection. Really effective. Not being funny, but yeah, love that. Really love that. You know, when you're really into something, it's like, yeah, that's strong. Now, what are we going to do? Are we going to mess about with my spritzers? How much time have I got left? Right, okay, I won't mess about with my spritzers because of time. Time. So what I will do instead is get one of my backgrounds that I've already done, which aren't there. No, I won't because of time. So what I'll do instead is mess about with my spritzers. So I'm just a little bit worried about time, but things are over there that I need to rummage and get, and I haven't time to well, yeah, we can look at website and then I can just bend down. It's okay. I'll get that instead. It's fine. I thought they were further away from me. Okay, so backgrounds. So I'd love things like this. You've got a really cool background. These are the ones I did with Lindy's stamp gang, or Lindy's gang. If I just take that, I'm going to get my blue ink over here. So using the stencils, remember you can get these stencils when you're checking your basket out. So please make sure you do that. So I'm going to add a little bit of inkiness over here. And this is just lovely because, again, layers. So creating all these beautiful layers on here, which look really, really effective. So just bringing that in like so. and you've created that really cool background, which I love. Those stencils, remember, they're the ones you can get hold of as you're checking out your basket. Cut this out now. Always interesting to work on a bigger piece and then cut it down, because it always looks better. As soon as you cut it down, it's like, wow, yeah, that's really cool. So that's my beautiful stencil background, but then bringing in those stunning stamps. So if I just move that out of my way, and then I'll bring in black ink. Where have I put my black ink? I do apologise, folks. It's behind me. Now let's just hope these ink pads, one of these ink pads, I need to get refillers for my ink pads, because I know now I've got one that's decent and one that definitely, well, about 2 or 3 that aren't. So just taking my stamp. Now, the beautiful thing with these, because you're creating that wonderful, purple. Don't matter. Let's go with purple. Let's go with purple. Take my decent card out the way, and then let's layer up. Oh, yeah, no, perfect. Perfect. Beautiful. So just layering this up. That is such a good stamp. It's got gorgeous, gorgeous detail. It's one of those that, because you can layer it, because you can just stamp in a solid colour like this, it adds such a beautiful effect to your backgrounds. So, but the lovely thing about the solid stamps is the way that you can layer them. So now, if I take this one, like so, 4 minutes. I wonder if I could die cut one of them dies before I run out of time. So just taking this one, like so. Now, because look, the way you stamp, you start hiding the bits at the bottom. So these are solid enough to hide those elements. So it means you can build up the base. It's beautiful because you build up the full picture, all that gorgeous foliage. Just tilt your stamp and that'll allow you to get a different perspective of the stamp, so taking a different element of the stamp. You've got lots of gorgeous foliage in here as well, and the foliage is really pretty, and again, very, very versatile. So the foliage, brilliant for filling in the gaps at the bottom. Look how quickly it builds up. 3 minutes. Now I might stop with this in just 1 second, because, see, look at that, doesn't that look good? And then, if I put the other one on, you've got loads of little stamps. You've got butterflies on here. These will really work as a single. You know, you don't need to do this. They work absolutely standalone. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? And then, just do one more. I'll do this, and then I'm just gonna, how much time? Right, I'll stop. And then I'm going to just chuck that die through the die cutting machine to show you. But I have to put that daisy through because, look, that daisy is well pretty. That's a piece de resistance. Isn't that gorgeous? I love that. Obviously, I haven't finished it. You have to imagine it on black with a beautiful sentiment. Stunning. Right, before we run out of time, do I think we can do it? I just wanted to pop this through on a black card. Ooh, shiny black. Wasn't intending for a shiny black, but hey. I adore these ones. These are such good dies. So I'm going to put it through. I will put it through with the layers. If you're using all your layers, make sure you put... don't bother with that. I don't need that one. Make sure... I'm just adding time when I've no time. Oh, mate. Quick. Right, just pop it like that. 1.5 minutes. Come on, kid. So, I saw our Lou yesterday. Oh, is she in today? Oh, Lulu. Lulu. She's on next. Oh, it was so nice seeing her. I remembered I'd seen her because I was like, come on, kid. Come on, our kid. Oh, it was so nice seeing her. It's funny, isn't it? You forget, don't you, that you miss people. Do you know what I mean? Because you're that busy. Oh, we've been that busy. So and then when you see people, it's like, oh no, I really missed you. Yeah, it was so nice seeing her. Obviously, we chatted from a social distance. We chatted from a social distance right outside the offices, which wasn't very good because neither me and Lou are very quiet. Okay, so 45 seconds. You have to do your own. So keep that then. Whew, not on the glass mat, kid. Boom. Now, obviously, there's little bits that I have to pop out. We'll get over that. But look how good this looks on. Get that big bit out. Get that big bit out. There's those little bits. Annoying. They're all die cut, but you just need a bit of time. Now, look at that. Doesn't that look good on that background? You've got that. Obviously, you can fill that in. The beautiful thing is you can then take that die and actually cut that centre element out. So you could create a beautiful card. Check your baskets out. I will see you again at 2 o'clock this afternoon with